long descent down to the finish, good 4.5 to 5 kilometres all the way down, because we're still descending. We're still at about 2% or negative 2% on the way to the finish here. Have a look at this average speed now, 36 kilometres an hour with the downhill. Remembering these riders are using restricted gears, so don't expect to see speeds from this group of 50 plus, 60 plus kilometres an hour rolling into the finish. They're going to have to start using the tactics now because we're coming up to 2 kilometres left to go. Georgia Gardner leads the way from Lauren Bates. These two will know each other very well by the end of this season, especially online anyway, because they have totally and utterly stayed side by side for this one. They've swapped turns. Neither rider has really looked like getting rid of, well, any time one of the riders has looked like being able to get away from the other, well, they've just reeled each other back in. It's been a great piece of competitive riding between these two. We're coming up to 1,500 metres to go now, just under 55 minutes of racing done. The rider's 40 kilometres, just under 40 kilometres an hour. So the pace is on between these two. Look at it. It's fantastic to have a look at, isn't it? Side by side down the middle of the road. Saw this coming into the finish in the national championships. You'd be quite excited. Everyone on the side of the road would be having a look. You have a look at the power output on the left-hand side of the screen, around 2 watts per kilo. So the riders have got plenty left in the tank as far as being able to open up the speed. But this is going to be about timing as we come up to the final kilometre. Georgia Gardner and Lauren Bates. Who's it going to be today here in the National Junior Road Series on RGT? Big thank you to Cycling Australia. Our next event is going to be our Junior Men's 17 race. Coming up now, 1 kilometre to go. Lauren Bates goes to the front. Georgia Gardner follows on. Nothing too much to worry about. Georgia Gardner's avatar had a look on the right-hand side to see what was happening here. We're still ever so slightly going downhill into this finish. Any commissaires out there who are going to be judging this one in real life, good luck. This is going to be a very fast finish at the National Championships later in the year. 700 metres now to go. Gardner goes to the front. We have a look at the distance, 2, 3, 4 metres. Bates comes back at her straight away. So nothing between the two, dropping down to around 30 kilometres an hour now. Tactics are plenty. They're almost stalling down the sprint here on line. But here we go. Georgia Gardner decides to get on with the job, and that's a good piece of riding here from Georgia. Very good riding indeed. They stalled the pace down to around 30 kilometres an hour. Georgia Gardner is out over 50 kilometres an hour now. Lauren Bates at 15 metres, 18 metres, 14. She's trying her hardest to come back. She's coming back 11 metres, 10 metres inside, 9 metres to go. We've got 200 metres as they turn left and head towards the finish. Here we go. Georgia Gardner is getting reeled in by Lauren Bates. Lauren Bates up round the outside. A lot of timing is perfect. Lauren Bates is going to take out the win here today in the Junior Women's 15 race. Well done, Lauren. Well done to Georgia Gardner. That was an exciting finish there. These two riders rode together the entire way, and that is a great piece of riding there. Lauren Bates, Georgia Gardner into second place. We go back now to our next riders out on course. This is Isabelle Russell it was. We were having a look at there. She's got a little bit more distance still to go. She's inside 1 kilometre, but very well done to Lauren Bates and Georgia Gardner. We have a look now at Isabelle Russell. She's in third place comfortably. She's a couple of 100 metres in front of Milana Freer of the Bendigo and District Cycling Club. So Isabelle Russell will be our next rider to come across the line. And she's going to be very happy with herself, finishing top 3 there on the podium finish. That's what you want, isn't it? When you're in a bike race of this nature, podium finish in the National Junior Road Series event. Great piece of riding. And of course, the next event that we're going to be showing you today is our Junior Men's 17s, as Isabelle Russell just getting herself towards the end. You can see the start, or the finish line up there on the left-hand side of the screen. Isabelle's about 250 metres in front of Milana as she comes down to the finish. So Isabelle was able to offload Milana, possibly on the final climb. But great ride to Lauren, great ride to Georgia. It was a good contest between the two riders. You can see them you see the power output is just coming down as they try and just roll the legs out. As we have a look now, Isabelle's going to make the turn and go towards the finish line here. This has been a good piece of riding. Big thank you to everyone who's joined us. Quite a few famous names have joined the coverage today, which is lovely to see. I won't embarrass anybody by calling them out, but very nice to see that people are taking an interest in the National Junior Road Series and having a look at this other option of a platform here, RGT. And of course, Zwift, a very big sponsor of the Elite Series. As Isabelle goes across the line there from the Dubbo Cycling Club. Well done, Isabelle, third place today. Lauren Bates, Georgia Gardner, Isabelle Russell. They are the ones who round out the top three spots. Then we have Milana Freer, Cycling Club. She's just come across the line in fourth place. She wasn't too far behind Isabelle in the end. Well done, Milana. Next riders we're looking for now, we'll be looking for, I think you'll find